What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel, Jigs in these Wi-Fi streets. I'm Jigs. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, please do subscribe. If you already have, thank you so very much. All of y'all go check out all my other videos. Utilize the comment section and tell me how you feel about this or any other video. I'm giving y'all my opinion. Y'all give me y'all's, okay? Give me a like, please, and thank you. And share this in your spirit too. Now, I'm not gonna keep y'all here, I promise. I always say that, and I always run over 20 minutes. This is a hit and run. This is a drive-by. Okay, I'm only making this a video because I have a little bit more than 60 seconds in me. I was trying to make this a reel because it's just me observing something and being a little, letting the petty bitch come out in me and play just a little bit because I am irked. Yes, I am irked, very much so. So I feel like we living in toxic times because we loan our attention to toxicity more than anything else. So whatever I can cut out of my viewing eyes or just avoid as a topic, I choose to do so. I would like to choose to do so. Chrisean, Jaden, and Blueface is just too toxic. There's DV involved. He got into it with the dad. The family be wilding out. The back and forthness, it's emotional ABUSE. It is mental ABUSE, no matter how many people don't want to admit it. It is not entertainment. But a lot of people aren't entertained. The more views, the higher the ratings. The higher the ratings, the more money that they make. Remember, Chrisean is not even 25. Neither is Jaden. I want to give Blueface younger than 30, but he has the mentality of a 17-year-old. Right now, everything bling and everything shiny and the Birkins, they just mean so much. They just mean so much. You feel me? Because they at that age, and I don't blame them because me at 19 with $1 million in the bank, or I'll be broke by summer if I start in January. If I don't make, somebody gonna have to hold me. Because I mean, 19, I was wilding out too. Like, I can't, you know. But this is a very toxic throuple. And I just feel like the only real reason what's keeping them into women right now is the fact that it's lucrative. Okay, you take the money away and maybe Chrisean, Blueface, I'm not, you know, I'm gonna be a lady and I'm gonna ask the Lord to lay hands on him too, clean him up too on the inside, right? And Jaden, I feel bad for her in the sense of she's so in love with him, she really will allow him to do anything, inclusive to disrespect her, sleep with other women. And I'm so sick of society pretending as though STDs have disappeared. They have not. In fact, the CDC just made an announcement in July that all forms of STDs are on the rise over a whopping 103%. I've been abstinent for a minute now. I think I'm going to stay here. I made it to 41 without catching nothing. Thank you, Jesus. To catch something now? Jesus Christ. But anyway, let me move forward because I tell you I'm not going to keep y'all here. I'm not going to hold y'all. It's a toxic situation. It will disappear. And I believe, if not all three parties, at the very least, Chrisean. And you know what, Jaden, if that's what she wants, all three parties involved can actually be happy, and it'll benefit if they disperse from one another. But as long as they seeing that money, that's not going to happen. So I feel like I'm not loaning my attention to that. I don't even have a subscription to Zeus because I feel like, listen, I am an 82 baby. I am circa Bad Girls Club first season. And I watched every season, almost every season. I think after Natalie Nunn season, I watched like maybe 3 more seasons and I stopped. I love me some Basketball Wives. I'm here for that. Bravo Housewives can be very messy. But you know what Bravo also gives me? Married to Medicine. So I get to see women, wealthy women, wealthy women conduct themselves a little ratchet, if you ask me. Of all races, right? But I still get to see wealthy women, right? Married to Medicine is important, right? Because of the stereotypes amongst women of color, black and brown communities, right? Well, they're all doctors. Homeowners. That is black and brown excellence if I've ever seen it, baby. So you need some type of balance. Zeus is only willing to showcase black and Latino people as whores and fuckboys. And I don't appreciate that. I need them to give me one type of show that's not like that for me to consider subscribing to them, because as long as we sponsor toxicity, it is all we will ever receive. Y'all want the rap girls to sing about anything outside of sex? Go stream, run the numbers of their rap songs that they're not talking about them. Did you know Lotto actually has a couple of songs that are not sexually infused? So does Meg Thee Stallion. Cardi B too. But they're the lowest views on YouTube and Tidal and everywhere else. Okay, we are sending the message that toxicity is what we want, which is why it's all we're getting. Now, all of that being said, I'm still a woman. I'm still a mother. I'm a mother of 3 girls. You feel me? My oldest is 22 herself. I think Chrisean is, 23? Like, I could be Chrisean's mom for real. My oldest is 22. I gave birth 3 weeks after I turned 19 years old. Okay, I'm 41. My baby's 22. I could have birthed Chrisean. You feel me? Like, that could be my daughter for real. Jaden, too. They're both under 25. Had I got knocked up at 16, I could very easily be either of their moms. Real talk. So as a woman, as a mother, as a person, and as a person who's very empathetic, trying to hold on to as much God as I can, I'll be trying to show people mercy. And I understand that they're young and they're in love, and being young is not an excuse. Would you do just 25% of the shit that you did 20 years ago? Be honest. Don't be stubborn because you know that deep down I'm right and you're wrong. Hey, come on now. When you're young, your lines are still blurred. You know, you're still a little bit immature. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I do feel for them. That being said, and let me just point out the fact that watching Chrisean's family, let me tell you something, shorty ain't had no chance to conduct herself any better. I hate to say that. Because her sisters and her mother, to me, they're beautiful women. They're beautiful women. They deserve to have had better and more. You feel me? And we've all seen Carlissa, so we understand where Blueface gets it from. Jaden might just potentially be the most normal out this throuple. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I fought for her too as a woman, but she just went online and posted that she wants to physically fight Chrisean. Chrisean is 8 months pregnant now. For all of y'all, she's been drinking, she's been smoking, she's been doing this, she's been doing that. I want you to take a good look at the circle around her and you tell me who is responsible. Natalie Nunn. I love me some Natalie Nunn. But Natalie Nunn and me is like maybe 3 or 4 years apart. When is she going to grow up at some point? But she's capitalizing off this. So in her eyes, it's not, oh, you trying to say I'm immature? Bitch, you just broke and mad because I'm in my tax bracket. No, I am broke, but I ain't mad at you. And I ain't really knocking your hustle. I'm just saying it's been 20 years of the same niche. When are you going to mature into something else? I understand you're getting to a bag, but take the bag and flip it into something better. Start your own show. Start your own network and feature all types of people, both positive and the ratchetness. It's the best of both worlds. You can have both worlds, right? Natalie's getting a bag right now. The rest of the baddies are just that. Her sisters, most of which are very volatile. Her mom is very sweet, but she's also old. Who the fuck is around Chrisean to tell her you're doing wrong right now? As a matter of fact, who's around Chrisean right now who hasn't thought of the fact that she's pregnant, and Blueface has plenty of blog evidence, video evidence to show that she will actually be a detriment if left alone with the baby. You see, I have a strong inclination that Blueface that's what he wants to do, and not just now, from the beginning. From even before when they started the season, showing their journey. And by the way, I don't have a Zeus subscription. I'm watching their journey through blogs. Because, again, I just refuse to support toxicity. I watch it from afar. Like, fuck it, it's Millie rocking. But I ain't paying for it. From when she told the world, it's been very few instances where I feel like Blueface wants to antagonize her and know he is not responsible for her. At some point, yes, she needs to grow up. At some point, yes, she needs to mature enough to realize that she's more than her circumstances. You ain't the only one from the hood, baby. You ain't the only one who had hard knock. You ain't the only one who grew up in a volatile household. You ain't the only one who watched your moms or your pops get strung out. It's so many people suffering. There's so many people that were MOLs as in their childhood that they try to be functioning, fully functioning human beings. You understand what I'm saying? At some point, you have to realize that you're better than your background. That you're more than just the hood you come from. And you can succeed more than some of your family members. It's possible. You could be the person that breaks the generational wealth. You feel me? She has to mature into that. But Blueface has been gaslighting the fuck out of her. And I think it's for the purpose of, her acting out. Because he knows she has no temper control. And no one around her to tell her, you need to control your temper. Right? So she can do what she does. And he can film it. And I think his intention is to... Because he's egging this fight on. Jaden didn't just jump on. Did I mention that? I failed to mention that. Blueface is inviting Chrisean to come fight Jaden. And Jaden's, of course, down with it. Okay. I think what he wants is to get as much on Chrisean as possible to take the baby from her. I've been feeling this since the beginning of her pregnancy. Since before this moment. Since before so many moments. There's little things here and there. Like, even before, back when they first came out, and I actually did loan my attention to them. I did a couple of months back. I did a quick video about how I feel like he moves like pimping with her. And that was my true sentiment. I feel like he treats her like pimps treat hoes and makes Jaden and Chrisean fight for bottom position. If you know about that life, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, right? I'm not saying what I know. Don't be asking me nothing. It ain't your business. Remember that lady in the meme who be on IG? I ain't see that meme where the daughter asked the mother, "What you doing today?" And she's laying down and she. Sometimes my business ain't your business. Yeah, so don't be asking me what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't feel. Don't be asking me no shit. I'm a 82 baby. I'm still stuck in the 90s. I'm on some shaggy shit, bitch. Don't worry about how I know. Excuse me for calling y'all bitches. I got a little ghetto, get a little carried away. I'm from the Bronx. I'm gonna blame it on the Bronx. No. It's the South Bronx New Yorican in me. Yes, I'm blaming my whole borough. We all got this energy. The Bronx is why we like this. Let me stop. Let me be serious though. The reason I had said that was just my sentiment as the way he moves with her. And a couple of days later, lo and fucking behold, Carlissa came online stating that she manages Chrisean and that her and her son get a percentage. I fucking knew it. Now, I know she's getting paid. It's not the same thing. And if you are a woman who has lived that lifestyle, I understand what pimping does to women. And I'm not trying to trivialize it. And I'm so sorry. And if you can get the fuck out that situation, get the fuck out that situation, okay? I'm just saying he got the energy of. And then I found that out. So I'm not saying I'm a genie in a bottle or I'm Dionne Warwick and friends and shit. I'm just saying I just have a strong feeling that he wants to take the baby from her. And I'm going to wrap this up because I put way too much into this. So let me give you my petty, right? I feel like he's trying to take the baby. So I don't know Chriseans because every time I try to tag her, a bunch of Chriseans pop up with her face. So I don't want to click all of them and I don't want to click anyone at random. So I put in all caps on Hollywood Unlocked. And I tagged Natalie Nunn. And I said, Chrisean, if you see this, Natalie, if you see this, don't let her fight. This man is setting her up so that when they go to court, he has all the evidence in the world to show the judge that she might not be mentally stable enough to take care of the baby. Okay? While you're at it, talk to Mayweather. Chrisean, you challenge her to a fight. I'm sure Natalie Nunn, and that's when I tag Natalie, I'm sure Natalie Nunn can set this up. While Jaden and you may not being considered by the public mass A-listers, given all of what we have witnessed, I am sure this is a fight we are all looking forward to. Because I got my money on Chrisean. I got my money on Chrisean right now, but she's 8 months, and all it takes is the wrong fall, a kick to the back, the belly. Yes, if you kick a pregnant woman in her back, you can cause her to lose a baby. To the belly, an elbow at the wrong plate. You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't want her to do that. I also feel like it's a setup. But if she gives birth and Natalie talks to Mayweather, well, she can legally get paid to whip Jaden's ass, like I'm hoping and praying that at some point. God forgive me, because I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to be mature. I really am. And I know as someone my age, I should instill better in the youth. I should. But you know that just one fucking wasp that purposefully buzzes right by your fucking eye, no matter how much you swat it, this bitch flies away and comes right back. I feel like Jaden and Blueface are wasps. I don't necessarily mind seeing Chrisean just tap. No, just one time. But in a legal environment where she gets a paycheck. Look at the Lord. But yeah, I just came to share that with y'all. Y'all think he's trying to set her up? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I feel like he's trying to set her up. I know, listen, I know with her. I know with her. The reason why I have a soft spot in my heart is because I'm not trying to be a bitch. Have you seen The Family? I'm not even trying to pop a joke. You only know what you know. You know how them children that are being ABUSE'd when CPS comes and they take them and they don't want to let the mother go and the mother is BE18 them? Or the fathers, but they screaming bloody murder, is because all they know is what they know, right? All you know is mommy and daddy. And your concept of what's appropriate is what mommy and daddy show you. Chrisean grew up in an environment where everything was settled with screaming and violence. She was born into that. I see her mother and she's so sweet. I also equally was watching her siblings' responses when Chrisean first revealed that her dad used to put hands on her mother. They're all split. You can tell that some of the siblings, they don't want to throw that under the bus. But I believe the siblings, especially the oldest and firstborn, confirmed it. Considering the behavior of all of them, is 8 girls and 4 boys, they all act like Chrisean. I'm of the mindset, and this is just me going off of what Chrisean said and what the big sister said. I'm guesstimating that mom's was ABUSE'd, very sweet-natured. She took it, cried a lot, balled herself up, and ate it. That volatile, that venom that comes from, I'm inclined to say that comes from dad based on what the older sister said. And you will have to go back to last year to get this on a blog, but they all have it. They all posted it. I don't know how many months ago, but all the blogs picked it up. I'm inclined to believe that Chrisean, along with all of her siblings, just grew up in an environment where DV was their normal. It's not normal, but like I said, all you know is what you know as a child. And all you know, the only people you know, hard body, is mommy, daddy, grandma, grandpa, aunties, uncles, yeah. But your beginning teachers in life is mom and dad. And whatever it happens in that household, even if you as a child know that if you're being emulated, and I'm not saying Chrisean got that, I'm just saying that's not, it doesn't feel right and it's not normal. Or you getting BE18, that's not right or normal, but it's just a feeling. It's your everyday and your normal. At a certain age, you're just going to become what you see. Feel me? So I have a soft spot in my heart for Chrisean, because when you look at her family, shorty ain't really had no wins at proper decorum and holding your anger and this. I think one of her sisters, I believe one of her sisters and her two of them, I think it's two of them, the oldest one and one, not the one that looks just like her, the one that looks just like her is just like her, attitude and all that. That's the one that fits for her. She has one sister and the oldest sister. I feel like they're very sweet natured, and I feel like out of all of her siblings and even her parents, those are the sisters that gave her the most sense of what's normal. Like, seriously, I don't think she ever had wins. So I understand she doesn't know how to manage her anger. She was never taught that. She does not have, look at her circle. Natalie Nunn, respectfully, is the oldest. Well, now Tokyo Toni, I love me some Tokyo Toni, but Tokyo can't advise someone her own age to conduct themselves properly. Natalie is probably the only one, and Roly Poly doing her, and Natalie Nunn is getting the bag. Who is there to tell Chrisean this is not right? This is how you should move. Don't let him gaslight you. Don't jump online and do this. Just wait till you have the baby. She ain't got nobody around her. Chrisean don't got nobody responsible around her. So I have a soft spot in my heart for her. You feel me? So while Blueface is not in charge of how she conducts herself, he knows she's in love with him. He knows that at a point he had her in the palm of his hand. Because now that she's pregnant, she's sober. Now that she's sober, she's seeing everything that she needs to see. She was constantly drinking before the pregnancy. So he can't really gaslight her, but he was doing it because he knew that he could, because she was in love with him way more than he was in love with her. So yes, I do blame him for a lot of this situation, just like I blame him with Jaden. Yes, listen, Jaden and Chrisean both gotta grow the fuck up, put their big girl panties on, and understand that in life, sometimes, yeah, you gotta get your heart broken, because sometimes you gotta break up with somebody that's not good for you, even if you love them. You gotta love yourself a little bit more. They need to learn this lesson. But as of right now, he had Chrisean slipping a little bit. Well, she's still there. He has both their hearts in the palm of their hand, and he's playing them like instruments. It irks the fuck out of me, because not only are they in love with him, but they are now the mothers of his children, and he does not care. So I do hold him to a lot more than her. But I'll say, and like I said, the petty moment, y'all want to come online and talk about let me fight you. Now I know Jaden is only, I live in New York, I live in the South Bronx. Every video, literally go look at my other videos. If it ain't firefighters, it's a police siren. Well, this is the Bronx, so it's mostly police sirens. Anyway, let me hurry up and get off, because I'm probably boring you at this point. I say, well, you know, you want to be this patty and challenge Chrisean knowing you have no wins. Jaden ain't got no wins. Now this the petty, immature ghetto side of me coming out. Now this the South Bronx bitch in me coming out. She ain't got no hands for Chrisean. Who you got your... I got my money on Chrisean pregnant. Right now. 8 months. Put the beats on Jaden. But she can get hurt. The baby can get hurt. And like I said, the bigger picture, I think Blueface is trying to get as much on Chrisean so he can take her to court. I've had this feeling since the beginning. I think his contingency plan has always been to get custody and take the baby for him and Jaden. So I don't even want Chrisean even blowing into her phone while talking to Blueface or Jaden. I quite frankly hope and pray that she just stays the fuck offline. I hope and pray that everybody around her is cognizant of this situation and never mind a fucking bag and fucking fame and fucking paparazzi, and just be human fucking beings and understand the situation. There's a real baby coming. And if the baby's taken from her, that's going to be a real state of pain that she's going to be in. And Chrisean isn't all the way together here. Whether she hurts herself or hurts Blueface or hurts Jaden, if they take the baby from her, she just might do something she can't undo from the state of pain that she'll be in. But legally, Mayweather could send up a celebrity. You want to fight her, right? All Chrisean got to do is remind her of this moment. You wanted to fight me with a baby in my belly, but now you don't want to fight me? So just own the fact that you pussy and you scared of me. Nah, so then fight me now. And we're going to get a bag. Don't you like money? Blue, I know Blue love his money, and he's going to cut off both of us. If we both get a Mayweather check, I mean, what's really hood? What's popping? You got hands for me. I got hands for you. Let's throw these hands and get a check at the same time. That way, it's legally set up. It's a gig where Chrisean is making money. Chrisean gets to. Because Jaden get no money. She get no money. I'm too old for this shit, bro. To be paying attention to 20-year-olds. Well, she get no money. Legally put the beats on her and get a bag. I say Natalie needs to set this up. Oh my God, I've been on here half an hour. Y'all need to put in the comment section that I talk too much. If y'all complain, I won't talk this much. Or I'm lying. But still, tell me something. Okay, anyway, let me get the fuck off because I loaned way too much attention to this. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, I've just been looking at the situation from afar and I'm clocking things. It's just like, the best way for this situation to really stop is for the money to stop. I hate to say that. Not all. I don't want to see Chrisean fall by the wayside. And I don't like Blueface, but I'm not a hater, feel me? I don't want him to go, bro. He has children, you feel me? He has kids at the end of the day. But there's a multitude of ways y'all can make money without each other and without this level of toxicity. Okay? So, the only way this is going to end is if we stop loaning the situation attention. Blogs are not going to stop posting because they post everybody. People in the comment section have been telling Hollywood on Lock, The Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, what was the other one? Gossip in the City, to stop posting them so they can go away. But what gets me is that they still get the views. So they're never going to go. As long as they get the money, they're never going to go away. And it's not that I hate them and I want them to go away indefinitely. I just want this toxic, excuse me, couple, throuple, the fuck to really call it, sister wife, disgruntled sister wives edition. I don't know what's going on. But it's toxic, it's nasty, and it's the only glue keeping it together right now is a check. So that's why I don't think we should loan it attention. And I really don't want to pay them this much attention on my channel because I really want to make it a point to practice what I preach. I think we're giving our attention to a lot of things. I talk about a lot of stuff on my IG. I'm not really a platform. It's just me and my emotions. And I do put my money where my mouth is when it comes to certain things. And I do think we're pilfered with toxicity. I do think that's a very nasty situation that's only being held together right now financially. So unfortunately, yeah, it will make Chrisean feel so bad to see the ratings go down and the show go by the wayside. But I'm sure Natalie Nunn has something in the works for her. Blueface could go do with Jaden whatever he want. Y'all go make y'all money. You want to make her a star? Make her a star. Do whatever you want to do. But they need to stay the fuck away from each other. But as long as it's lucrative, they're not going to. You see what I'm saying? But I just saw that and I was like, tag Natalie Nunn. Natalie, call Mayweather. Call Mayweather because this Blueface and Jaden. I need her to call Mayweather and set this up. Let Chrisean give birth and get a bag. And whip. Let me go. Bye, y'all. Thank you for watching this video. I hope y'all get where I'm coming from. I hope y'all always get where I'm coming from because My brain is Pandora's box. I be in overthinking shit, and just, I come here and talk to y'all, and I come here and talk to people on IG, but I kind of want this. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel, because those of y'all who've been, thank you so much showing me love from my first video, and I'm a mess on here. Thank you. They've heard the whole spiel of the YouTube and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through the whole shit. Anyway, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think Blueface is trying to set up Chrisean to look bad in court to take the baby? Do you think he operates like pimping with them? I mean, I don't know. Whatever you think. Listen, if you just want to come on here and vent with me and call a Stewie. Nah, I'm not doing the Stewie thing. I'm not doing that now because I'm not that pretty. My hair's always looking like this. My tits are on sag and my ass is on flat and my bank account is on E. So I ain't got no business cutting ass on people. But y'all feel free to do it in my comment section. Okay, so let me go. I gotta go. I gotta feed these children because I don't know who the fuck told me to have them. I don't know who told me it was a bright idea to have kids. Like, who convinced us this was cute? I've been on lockdown ever since and broke, and I can't never do nothing. But anyway, let me go. Use condoms and birth control. Let me go. Bye. Thank you for watching my video.